This is Anthony Christelike Dolland, and we are at PRVM headquarters, and I am interviewing the interviewer at this moment, right? So, when I started in 2011, Cherise, I could call you Cherise, right?
Feel free.
Nice. I believe you would have been at what stage of your vocal training?
In 2011, I was actually on a hiatus, if we're being honest. I completed advanced in 2010,
Okay.
and I took a break. I was like, you know what, I need to stop. So I stopped for a little while with the intention of getting an opportunity to watch the show. That didn't work out at all.
I mean, when you have the caliber of parents that you have, I mean, all inclusion is important.
True.
But I remembered you specifically when I came in to register for my when I started at basic, and I was always amazed of your disposition, your professional outlook and stuff. So I guess I understand why they would have given you this portfolio as interviewer.
Of course.
So I will hand back over the responsibility.
All right, back to me. So you started in 2011. This would have been following a competition at PRVM that you happened to be at.
Yeah, I was involved in theatre lighting for some time, and I remember there was a competition actually, that was taking place in 2010 at Queen's Hall, which was actually the first time I did lighting at Queen's Hall.
Okay, alright.
And I remembered Richard. He came and he was giving me some instructions. He said that when the choir comes on, they want the place dark, and they want this up, and they want flickering lights, and I'm looking at him and saying,
all these details.
All this information is just one song I think you're going to do with that competition. And so that in itself was actually an eye-opener for me in terms of the caliber of persons that were at the school. And I guess that was just the beginning of years to follow.
And I think PRVM continues to have that very detailed, very specific kind of way.
Yes. And
it passes from top to bottom. Everybody's a little bit like that.
Yeah, you have no other choice but to be detailed.
Yeah. I mean, you want to pursue excellence, and that's what you have to do.
Yes.
So
definitely.
Following the competition, you came in as a basic student in 2011, and you continued on to involve yourself in the graduation doing lighting design.
Yeah, right. I think my mouth opened and information leaked out, and that was it.
Oh, mouth open, sorry, jump off.
Yes. So my involvement moved from just being a student. I started to work in the technical area, as well as being an advisor for the theatrical element that suddenly began to emerge.
Yes, because you teach theater.
Yes, I do.
Right. It's kind of a little bit of a jack of all trades situation going on, just doing all the things.
And I guess just being involved in the performance arts, and I guess that is something that kind of helped me to appreciate the school. That there's an appreciation for ability.
Right.
And I mean, even though the school is a vocal school, whatever ability that you have, you can actually use it in the school.
Encouraged to bring it and capitalize on it. So, being involved in PRVM as both a student, as part of the technical, the theatrical, the planning, advisory, how do you think that impacted you in terms of development in your arts?
To be humble.
Okay.
I think that sometimes when you have an ability, a skill set, and whatever it is, sometimes you may think that you become elitist.
Right.
And even as a vocalist, you can find that happening. And I think that's one of the things I really appreciate about PRVM. It really taught me to be humble and to be excellent. And that is an amazing combination. It's an amazing combination, really and truly, because it shows that there is nothing wrong with probably either being well known, being famous, or whatever it is.
Or being good at what you do.
Or being good at what you do, and still being humble enough to understand that you could help somebody else. Alright, let me give an example.
Sure.
The first time that I did lighting, being a part of the school, right, I had to move from being a student and all my peers,
right,
to now being able to instruct and say, okay, when the light is here, you have to stand here.
Yeah, so you have to switch roles.
Exactly. So I could have found myself, feeling that, I know this, I know this for sure, so I can tell you what to do. But it taught me that, hey, listen, you can be humble and actually educate, the other person that are around you, because now people understand, okay, when I feel the warmth of the light on me, that means I'm actually in the light. Similar thing like that, So it's really a humbling experience.
Cool. So you've been a student, you've been part of the technical team, you've been around, you've seen the growth. What's the biggest sign or showing of the growth that you think is of a apparent over the past couple of years?
Right here.
Oh gosh.
You know what I mean, to move to actually see you move from being an administrator, now you're also a teacher. You're a tutor. You know, that's what you call it in these circles. Yeah, tutor. Yes. As well. And there are other persons that I know that does that, you know, in teaching, and I think that's an admirable trait. You know, I'm trying to make sure I pronounce it properly. But an admirable trait of Shelly to have the confidence to teach others, to take up positions in the school. You don't see that often. You don't see that often. Because it's only somebody that is really confident in themselves would do that. Yeah. Right? And
you have to be sure that what you're passing to other people is solid enough that they can go on and pass it to someone.
Well, yeah, that's one part of it, but to not be insecure that if they might even be better.
To surpass.
Yeah, because
but
you had.
In a way, the student should always surpass teacher at some point. That's like
that's a Chinese.
That is a Chinese, right? That ultimately that's the sign of a really good teacher. Yeah. So I guess you could say we have really good teachers here.
No, that's true. That is something I really admire. That you know, people are able to do that. Yeah. You know, in the school. And I mean, apart from the physical growth and stuff, that is something that I really admire about it.
Okay. Yeah. So out of all of this time and all of the experience, what's the biggest reason do you think that people have to come to PRVM? What would you recommend them for?
If you really want to be an impacting person, not just an impacting vocalist or somebody that's involved in music, but if you want to be somebody that of value to the body of Christ, to the society in general, PRVM. It's very all round. The development is very holistic. I don't know if there's a term such as very holistic, but
we're rolling with that. We're rolling with that.
But really and truly, that's a fact, because it's not just about vocal development, it's about you developing as a person, and then you fit now into the frame of society, your church, whatever the society becomes to you, and you function with excellence.
Because then you can go into your circle of influence and create an impact there.
That's PRVM. That's PRVM for you.